What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Thursday, July 27th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. If you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Now, we'll get into the home run prop action momentarily, but did have a decent day with the home run props on Wednesday. Hit a couple, had some nice plus money to roll into Thursday's action. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different today before we sort of go into that. We'll do a recap of the plays that we did give out that actually did come through for us. Started things off with Brian De La Cruz coming through for us in the Marlins game to open things up at plus 600. Nice early payday at plus 600 to start the day. Julio Rodriguez came through at plus 390 as well against the Twins, taking Joe Ryan deep, and Tristan Casas coming through in that Braves game at plus 425 for a nice payout there as well. Now, before we get into the home run props, I want to remind everybody these plays are very high risk, high reward, these home run props. So, I don't recommend anybody dump your whole bankroll into them. They're just plays just to have some fun with on the side, some pizza money with or some coffee money. Again, nothing to go too crazy into. Normally, I do give out a lot of home run props and player props on these shows. So anything that you do take from these home run props, I recommend playing them straight up. But today is going to be a little bit different because what we have on the board today is a doubleheader, which I normally don't do props for the doubleheader. So we're throwing out the doubleheader today. What I'm going to do is, and I don't normally do this, so don't come into the comments saying do this every day, because I genuinely don't have a home run parlay every single day. We're going to do a home run pop parlay today, a 3-leg parlay, but I'm going to use this also as a tutorial video. Some people still ask, how do you do a round robin? How does it work? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to show you sort of how it breaks down and how to do it. If your book doesn't offer it, there's ways that you can do it yourself. It does take a little bit of extra work, but again, it's something that it's not that hard to do once you kind of get the hang of it. So we'll take a look at the home run prop action in just a second. So but before we do, I want to remind everybody, I love interacting with you guys. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the picks I gave out for the parlay? Do you not like the picks? Do you have picks or parlays of your own? Let me know in the comments below. But if you're going to do that, I ask everyone to drop them in there before the game start. If they're not in there before the game start, they don't help anybody. And we're trying to beat the books here as a team, one goal here at Pickdawgz, and that goal every single day is to get us paid. Whether it's spreads, money lines, sides, totals, player props, you name it. The name of the game is the same, and that is to make us some money. So let's get into the home run props for Thursday's action. We're going to go one from each game here, as to not try to confuse anybody with the same game parlay, because sometimes the books won't let you do parlays on props in the same game. And even if you try to do a round robin, heck, even sometimes it still confuses me. So first one we're going to start off with is from the Mets and Nationals. I'm going to go with Pete Alonso for a home run, plus 280. I love Washington on Thursday, but I still think that if anyone's going to belt a home run in that game, I think I trust it to be Alonso. He's righted the ship in the last week. He's hit .333 with 3 extra base hits, including a pair of home runs against right-handed pitching. Now, Josiah Gray has been better on the road, but he has allowed a home run in 2 of his last 3 starts, 7 home runs total in his last 7 starts. He's also given up 5 home runs to the Mets in 4 career starts against them. So from the Mets and Nationals game, I would go with Pete Alonso for a home run. From the Cubs and Cardinals game, going to go with Cody Bellinger for a home run at plus 410. He's hitting .368 with a pair of home runs, 4 extra base hits in the last week against right-handed pitching. Hell, even in July, he's hitting well against righties. .415 with 5 home runs, 9 extra base hits in total. So Miles Michaelis starting for the Cardinals here. He's been far less effective at home, a 4.95 ERA this season, and last time he was at home, he did give up a pair of home runs to the Miami Marlins. So take Cody Bellinger for a home run at plus 410. And I'm also going to go with Eloy Jimenez from this White Sox and Guardians matchup, at plus 330. The choice for me here was between Eloy Jimenez and Luis Robert Jr., but side by side for me in the last week, it just really has not been really all been that close. Both have 4 extra base hits. in the last week against righties, but Jimenez hitting 476 with just 2 strikeouts, while Robert Jr. hitting just 185 with 12 Ks. I wouldn't oppose you if you really wanted Robert Jr. in this game, but the odds are almost pretty much even between the two. So if you're giving me plus 330 for Jimenez and plus maybe 340 or 350 for Robert, but you got a guy that's hitting 476 in the last week against righties against teams hitting 185, I'm probably going to side with the guy that's hitting 476. Now, Tanner Bybee starting for the Guardians here, and he's been worse on the road with a 4.35 ERA this season. But 6 of the 7 home runs for Bybee this season have fallen into 2 categories. 1, 6 of the 7 have come on the road, where he is here, and 2, 6 of the 7 have come against right-handed bats like Jimenez. So I'm going to roll with Eloy Jimenez for a home run at plus 330. Now let's start by breaking down if you're going to parlay those home run props up. If you parlay up those 3 home run props, Pete Alonso, Cody Bellinger, and Eloy Jimenez, you're going to get odds of plus 82.33. At least that's from what the odds I have at the time this video is being recorded. Odds are subject to change depending on your book, and that's why we recommend using the betting tools, is because they're going to find you the best price, and odds change across the board. But you can see here, $1, even if you're just a $1 better on these home run props, on those 3 legs of the parlay, it's going to pay you $83.33. If you're a $5 better, it's going to pay you $416.55. 10 pays you $833.30. Do your math accordingly to your bet size here. But what the round robin does is it's going to give you a safety net, and basically, you're going to take all 3 legs of this parlay and then you're going to break them down into combinations by 2. You can do this for any amount of parlay legs above 3 and above. Once you get into that 4 or 5 range, it gets a little bit more complex. The bet size the amount of the bet obviously goes up. So say, for example, you're a $5 better and you're betting $5 on this parlay. You want to do a round robin for all 3 legs. It's going to cost you $20. But I'll show you in just a second how that breaks down. But what it's going to do is it's going to give you a safety net. Say you hit 2 of these 3. Well, I'll show you the payouts on them, but you'll be able to see that even if you bet $5 on each combination, you bet $20, but the payout is going to be still giving you a fair amount of profit. So let's just take $5 bet size, for example, as I normally do. Here, to make this easier, let's go with a $10 bet size just because it is more round off. You don't have to be as specific. $10 bet size, here you can see it's going to pay $833.30. If you play a $10 bet size on the round robin, the bet in total is going to cost you $40 because you're playing 4 different parlays. But if you bet $10 on the combination of Pete Alonso and Cody Bellinger, you can see that $10, even the $40 that you play on the whole bet, even if you hit 2 out of 3, you're still making 5 times your money with the round robin, because it's going to give you $203.80 on this one parlay alone. Even if you bet $1, you're turning that $4 that you have on the round robin into $20, and you're turning that $5 into the $20 into $101.90. If you hit Pete Alonso and Eloy Jimenez, payout's not as great, but still that $40 bet size that you put, or the $40 bet on the $10 each, turns into $163.60. $5 on the 20 total pays you $81.80. Even $1 where you play $4 total pays you $16.36. So you're making 4 times your money back if that parlay hits. And then the biggest odds of the group of Eloy Jimenez and Cody Bellinger, well, that $10 bet size, the $40 bet in total, turns into $229.30 if you only hit 2 out of these 3 legs. If you hit the $5 bet size, you're still getting 22 times your money, 6 times your money, almost 6 times your money back on the $20 bet. Paying $114.65, and $4 would turn into almost 23, so around six plus times your money back. But what I want to do now is just show you that if this 3-leg parlay were to hit, which I think it could. I mean, he's got a great shot at doing it. If you do the round robin on top of this parlay, not only do you just hit, like I always say, the 3-leg parlay, but you also hit each combination of 2 as well. So if you were to hit this 3-leg parlay and have the round robin covering it, if you put $1 on that parlay, the parlay and the round robin, so 4 legs in total, your $4 turns into $143. If you put $5 on the 3-leg parlay with the round robin, not only do you get the $416.55 on the 3-leg parlay, You get paid on each of those 2 legs, total $7.15. If you put down $10, your $8.30, $3.30 that you hit from the 3-leg parlay, you also add the combinations of 2 as well. So that totals up to $1,430. So you can see it doesn't just give you a great safety net, it also gives you the possibility of, if that parlay hits, to even maximize the profit coming back to you. So that's just something to make sure that you keep in mind. But anyways, we'll do a recap of the parlay. Pete Alonso at plus 280, Cody Bellinger at plus 410, and Eloy Jimenez at plus 330. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate you for sticking with me even through the dog days of summer, like the smaller schedules that we have here. Up around 136,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. Couldn't have done it without you guys' love and support, so thank you so much for that. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It really helps us out a ton, and it lets me know that you guys like this home run prop content. And if you haven't already, make sure you have some notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Sometimes we do have afternoon baseball. I try to get these videos out as early as possible, but I want to be able to give you the most up-to-date information as well. So if you have notifications on, and sometimes the videos do cut it a couple hours close to first pitch, you can still be able to make sure that you get the notifications, you get the content, you get the picks, you play them, you still make sure that you're locked in for the day's action. If you're looking for my best bets, again, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. And while you're at Pickdawgz and Sports Chat Place, I didn't touch on this earlier, but check out these betting tools. It's where we get these graphics directly for this show. They show you the player prop, they show you how often it hits, and they show you the sports book that's giving you the best price. And the nice thing is if you don't have an account with that book, you click on the link, you get the sportsbook bonus offer. If you're a new customer, you get to play that book, that best price with that new book, and you get to add to your advantage, which is the ability to shop lines and find the best number. The advantage the books can't take from you. There's other tools there, streaks, parlay builders, other betting tools like profitable teams, profitable angles. The list goes on and on. So just go over to pickdawgz.com, sportschatplace.com. Check them out. I promise you won't regret it. They'll do the heavy lifting for you, and they'll make you a ton of money while doing it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon, and let's crush the books on Thursday.